Yeah, I see. Let's talk a bit about the breath, breathing, which is a very, very important thing because, well, it is a body related action. It's a body related part of meditation. But there are many parts of the body we can relate to with the meditation and we can concentrate on. But the breath is so nice because it's working for everybody. And so that is why in general we hardly use other techniques. If you are more advanced you can do, but when you are a beginner especially, we use only the breath because it works for everybody. And it's funny because actually you see it in many practices, in many other religions or other ways of practice. Like in yoga we have pranayama, it's breathing techniques. It's a very nice one. In Catholic we say the Litany of Saints. It's a breathing technique because there's a preacher. He's standing on the throne, say like that, and he says a holy name, and then the people say in German they say "Bid for uns," and in another word "Bid for uns, bid for uns, bid for uns, bid for uns." You see your breath going, yes, like that. It's a breathing technique. And it's a concentration technique. It's a calming. Therefore, it's calming the mind. So, in Buddhism, we say anapanasati. It's like pranayama. It's not really like pranayama. The difference actually with pranayama is that pranayama is a forcefully breathing practice. Different ways of breathing. You follow the breath and you follow the breath. And in anapanasati, we concentrate on the breath, on the breathing. Actually in one point, in one place. Now the interesting thing comes, why does one teacher say you do it in the abdomen, and the other say you do it on the nose tip, and others say you do it on the nostrils, and others say you do it outside? And I have tried them all, and I was thinking, but why is this one saying that and the other one is saying that? Yes, because it sounds controversial. Actually it's not, but it depends on your own development. So it does not mean that one thing is better than the other, but maybe one thing suits you better than the other thing. Now that is a very, very important point. Now I explain to you why most practices they focus on the abdomen. And it's extremely important because whatever spiritual practice you will do to calm the body, to calm physical experiences, to calm your metabolism, to calm then the mind, actually, you need a deep breathing. To get rid of pain, so actually to organize your physical experiences, you need a deep breath. If you have a high breath, you say hard breath. Yes, in yoga you say hard breathing, or the heart level, or abdominal breathing, or middle, like the third chakra breathing. Different levels of breathing. But for really calming down, you need the abdominal breathing. If you have a headache, or if you are even emotional stress or whatever, you take deep breaths. Just do it now. Deep breaths, and you feel it's just so relaxing, you know. It's calming you down. This is so powerful. You can do that immediately. So if you do spiritual practice, you must have a deep breathing, otherwise you are nowhere. You cannot concentrate, you cannot go anywhere. So that's the starting point. So that's why basic breathing is observing the point of breath in the abdomen. If you have a fixed point, you have it in the abdomen. And then you follow the rising and falling of the abdomen because that helps you to get focused down there. If you lose that focus, and you have not a trained bodily awareness, your breath is going higher up, and then you lose your concentration. You lose your calm, actually. You become more excited, actually. Becomes higher, the heart becomes more excited. So it must stay down. And the calm mind has a deep breathing. It's just deep breathing, it's just like that. So if you are from natural way knowing, or just having in a natural way your deep breathing, then you can go to more subtle ways of practice and you can start the observation of the nostrils. But if you lose your deep breathing, then this is useless to do it here, yes, to observe it here. So you must maintain your deep breathing in the abdomen, and then you can observe what is happening at the nostrils. That's more subtle. And then like Gunankaro, he says you feel the hot air flowing out, and especially the cool air flowing in, maybe over your upper lip or just inside your nostrils, and you can concentrate on that feeling. Now the interesting thing is that this is still all physical, but concentration is a mind thing. So actually it keeps you away from deep mind experience, and that's why the next comes, like especially in Paok in Burma, he says no, you must observe outside, and then you can get a very, very subtle point, and then it is an imaginary point where you observe the breathing. It's not physical anymore, but it is very subtle. But it needs this deep breathing still there, yes? So if you lose that, then it's useless to have it here. But then you can see in the deep concentration at this point outside, in front of you, it's becoming the breathing, and then it's a mental thing. And then you get the deep, deep mental concentration.